यस्य सर्वे समारंभाः कामसंकल्पवर्जिताः ज्ञानाग्निदग्धकर्माणं तमाहुः पंडितं बुधाः. Hello friends, this is the 19th shlok of the 4th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, and today we will understand this shlok in detail. So let's first go over its meaning. So the shlok says, Yasya sarve samarambha, which means who in all the beginnings is balanced, kama sankalpa varjitah, which means resolved to forbid the desires, Jnanagni Dagdha Karmanam, which means who burns the karma with the fire of knowledge, Tamahu Panditam Buddha, which means learned call him to be wise. So, from this shlok onwards, and in the next 4 to 5 shloks, Sri Krishna is going to be describing how to perform your actions in the right manner. And so, he starts off by saying that a person who is balanced while starting any of his action and who has made a resolve to keep his desires in control, such a person burns all the consequences of his actions by the fire of knowledge, and the learned people call him a wise person. So basically, the idea presented in this shlok by Sri Krishna is that we should always be balanced in terms of starting our actions, and we should have a resolve to keep our desires in control. If we can do that, then there will be no consequences of our actions, and we will go along the path of wisdom. So there are two important points that have been made in this shlok by Sri Krishna. First of all, Sri Krishna says that the people who are actually called wise by the learned, they start their action in a balanced manner. So the point over here basically is that most of the people, when they start performing their actions, they do not perform them in a balanced mindset. They generally are inspired by some sort of emotions, and in their passion they perform their actions. But the problem is that whenever an action is performed under passion or has been driven by an emotion, then that action is not well thought of. And if that is not well thought of, then the action can lead to a lot of problems, and it could actually lead to our downfall. So that's why the wise people, they are very calculated in their approach. They weigh in the pros and cons of their actions, and in a well thought out manner they start their actions without being influenced by their emotions. If a person is performing an action like that, then he is in complete control and he is not really driven by his emotions. If you perform your actions driven by your emotions, then you are not really in control of your emotions. Your emotions are actually in control of you. And so, in that situation, how can you be free? You cannot be free. You are actually bound by your emotions. So, that's why the wise, they begin their actions in a balanced manner. They begin their actions free from their passions, and they keep their desires and passions in control. In the second part of the shlok, Sri Krishna then says that the learned call him a wise person. So, this is also something which is very important, and you should understand that whenever you will perform an action in this universe, then there will always be people who will make comments on it. And because most of the people are not learned, because most of the people are pretty normal and they are not really very knowledgeable in terms of understanding what is going on. They are not really learned, but they still judge things. And so, many a times when you perform an action which is actually a wise action, such people might judge it to be wrong. And so, the wise people, they should not really care too much about the opinions of the common folks. The wise people only care about those who are learned. So a learned person is the only one who has the understanding to really see the significance of a particular action. And the problem is that the learned people actually form a very small fraction of the society, but it's actually their opinion which the wise people actually care about. And so that is how you should also look at the situation in your life also. You might be doing an action which might be a good action, but there'll be a lot of people who will call it to be a foolish action, because they don't really have the understanding. Only a very few people actually have the understanding of the things. This is the reason why the politicians, whenever they make a statement, they generally make a very passionate statement and they dumb down their speech when they're talking to the common folks. But when it comes to real action and when it comes to real policy making, they don't really care too much about the opinion of the common folks. They only generally look at the opinion of the learned people who are the experts in that area. So there is a lot of a difference between politics and policy. So those are the two important messages that we have to catch from this shlok. I hope that I have explained this shlok well to you. With that, I will close this video. I will see you all in the next video. Take care.